Now let's go over some options for how to place the wings and tail pieces on your finished owl. So I'm going to show you how to do the 3-wing option, which I have laid out here. I have some photos uploaded as well. I like to start by placing this wing kind of where I would like it to be. The tip curls back and over the owl's body. This piece goes over the top. This is the color that you'll see from the front once it's all stitched in place. And then the under feathers will kind of poke out just a little bit like so. I like to wait to stitch the wing together until I've seen it on the actual owl and placed it. So I recommend doing this before you stitch any wing pieces together. You can kind of just push pin in place just to make sure you have what you like for your final owl. And then you can either machine stitch these 3 pieces together or hand stitch, it's up to you. As you can see back here, the wing pieces are kind of crossing over nicely. From the other direction, we'll do the same thing. I have these wing pieces already kind of put together. This will be a little faster. You'll want them to be roughly matching each other in placement and in the wing spread. So we'll just do this kind of quick one, but again, you'll want to take a little bit of time and fine tune the placement a little bit. So now in the back, we have some wing crossing over. I would maybe, for my final version, pull these points down a little closer to the upper wing. From the front, once it's all stitched down, what you're going to see is just this top wing piece. And then again, you're welcome to just use 1, 2, or 3 of these pieces. If you just use one, just use the main wing. If you're going to use fur, I recommend just using the main wing and not all the other pieces, or just the main wing and the cap. And then back here on the back, we need to add the tail, which looks like this. Again, I have you kind of cut a little piece to turn it. You don't need to stitch that close because that is going to be stitched onto the owl's back. So just pin that in place. And again, we're pinning just so you have the option, playing around with placement, deciding how you all want it to come together. But that is kind of an idea of how those pieces all come together on your final owl.